Welcome back to the show. It's Road Dogg and Casio, and you're listening to
Oh, you didn't know?
a Y
Y
T
T
X.
X X.
Yeah,
Suck
man.
it.
We are
Suck
here.
it. That was. I'm sorry. That was the UK.
Is that what it was?
Flashback. Suck it.
Suck it.
Road
what-
dog. Road dog. Suck it. Yeah, I love it when they do that. And I go like, okay, yes, sir. Okay.
We've got a Triple H.
Can I have a
in the
Guinness
Super
first?
Chat.
You buy me a Guinness?
Yeah, give me.
At least let me
some
fall off the
kind of
wagon.
foreplay.
At least let me fall off the wagon so I can.
Send me a pint of motor oil. I'll drink it and then suck it. We are here and
sorry.
off
I
the
started
rails
off.
already.
Yeah, I started off horribly.
Well, here we are on a YTX. Thank you for joining us. Please like and subscribe if you are new here. If you've just clicked the link here on our social media.
Oh, Triple H joined us.
Triple H already hit us up in the super chat. You can hit us up in the super chat as well. That'll make sure we get to your chat. If you hit us up in the super chat, we'll get to as many things in the side chat as we can, but for sure, everything in the side chat. So we do want to start off with Triple H, who says, Dogg tried to call you. Get on a plane to SmackDown right now. Don't call. Just go, please. It's classified. Make sure you bring your wrestling gear.
Oh, wow. That's going to be a problem because I sold it on eBay. And even if I had it, it wouldn't fit me because I have a problem with these bear claws. I get them stuffed in. No. Yeah, no, I'm not. That wasn't really Triple H. It was also Scott Armstrong.
I have a feeling.
I have a feeling it's the same person.
I have a feeling that Triple H doesn't call you Dogg in the text.
No.
Right.
It's, and I'm not going to say what he does call me on here, just cause.
Diggity.
I mean, yep. I guess you got it. I guess you knew. I was going to say something nasty, but I
was
you
gonna
actually
cover for you.
Actually, I know.
Yeah.
I thank you because you actually said what he calls me. Well, cool. Well, thanks.
Sometimes.
Thanks, faux Triple H, for chiming in.
Also in the super chat, Mick Mac said, "Good morning, mate."
Right.
By the way,
Right.
I learned how to talk Australian.
Oh,
if
you did?
if you say raise up lights, that's how you say razor blade in Australian. To say raise up lights.
No. you
Raise
say
up
that.
lights. Raise up lights. I need a shave. Hand me the razor blades.
Okay, I got to
Pretty
tell
strong.
you, that's spot on.
Pretty strong.
That is right. I just finished watching all the episodes of Wild Croc Territory with the controversial star of the show. And they're in Australia. And if I close my eyes, I would think you were the host of the show. It's incredible.
Razor blades.
Hey, so the funny part is all the verbiage has to be directed towards you saying razor blades.
They're like, we've already raised the light. Why do you need razor blades? What are you asking for?
Everybody that the dialogue goes around, it comes right back to ask you a question that just so happens that the answer is razor blades.
What are we going to kill this giant 20-foot croc with? Razor blades.
Yeah, they don't kill them. They're preservationists.
Yeah.
I
We
didn't mean
just
to
shave
bring.
them.
I didn't mean to bring truth and logic into
We
this
won't kill them.
serious
We'll
conversation.
shave them with our razor blades.
Speaking of man.
Here we go. Mick Mac's already got a joke for us. Good morning,
Okay.
mate.
Right.
I got the runs, so gotta be quick. Why did the Scarecrow win a Nobel Prize? Because he was outstanding in his field.
Oh man, I got to be honest. The fact that you're not laughing makes it funnier to me. Because, I mean, that's a fact. That's funny.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's whimsical. It's not funny. It's not.
You created a monster. A few YTXs ago, you laughed really heartily and stole it.
It was
and used it,
man.
and now we've got a monster on our hands.
And then the real Triple H stole it, I think.
And then
I bet he did steal it. He got it from his daughter or something.
No, he cut it from Micmac with his razor blades.
I have a feeling now the show is just me, you, and Micmac.
Hey,
Dom's not even paying attention.
Well, in the chat, we got a chat from Shannon Moore who says,
Oh,
hello, Brian and Casio from Panama City Beach. Is that the Shannon Moore?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if
I
that's
really
the
hope it
Shannon
is.
Moore. I hope it is too. I
If not, we
I
still
spoke with him
appreciate-
on my birthday actually.
Did
the other
you?
Day. Yep. Shannon called. Shannon and I are close, and we remain so. So it could be, but I also know a couple of Shannon Moores. You know what I mean?
It could be the ones that you don't like.
That's not true. He said
know?
that, not me. I like all the Shannon Moores in my life.
We've got a couple chats. Pondwater Dave wants to know, Dogg, could time limit draws where the ref picks a winner work as a storytelling vehicle in 2023?
Oh, I don't know. That's interesting. Look, I'm interested right away. You know what I mean? Like I'm. No.
Is that an
ideas.
old school thing? Like, is that a callback to an old school thing?
Well, if it's a
Or is he just-
draw, right? Is so. Yeah, but I'm afraid because it's so out there that it's choreographed and everything now. I'm afraid the ref would have to be in the storyline to eventually compete or something. So I don't know. I'm interested right away. Like, okay, how can that work? Another Vince says, don't tell me how it doesn't work. Tell me how it will work. You know what I mean? And so it makes me think. Like, that's cool. That is interesting because it could be long-term storytelling, and that referee does something to screw over a guy, time limit, gives the title to the other guy. At Mania the following year, after beat after beat after beat on television, finally that referee fights the guy or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
It's almost like Nick Patrick when he was all NWO.
Yeah.
He'd have to be that involved.
And
where you
wear
go,
a ski mask. Yeah.
so you wouldn't know.
Smoke cigarettes on TV.
Andrew Dice Clay hit us up.
Interesting.
He said, I tweeted about this
Is
the other day.
anybody watching actually going to put their name up there that they're actually watching, or is
Well,
it just
that
gonna
is
be...
his Twitter handle, so I'll give him that at least.
Okay.
I'll give him that. He said, I tweeted about this the other day, but does Road Dogg understand just how those South Park shirts you wore swung the cool factor in the WWF's favor? How about that?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't trying to swing them in the WWF's favor at the time, but I was definitely trying to swing them in mine. It was by design that I wore them, and that I would take them and get them airbrushed with bloodshot eyes or whatever, and put a catchphrase on the back of them that was relevant for the day or the week or the month. And so I knew that they were a cool connection, but I still don't know. Just because you tweeted about it and now are saying it again doesn't make it so. But
it was cool though.
No, I agree. I agree with that totally. And there might be some correlation there. I don't know if you could quantify that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. By the way, our producer Dom said, I think that is very true. Immediately felt edgier when you guys came out with the South Park shirts. Before we move on and get to the super chat and any other chats, Dogg, we try to hit some birthdays, my friend, wrestling birthdays.
Yep.
As we're live here on May 23rd, excuse me. And a couple people have a birthday today that you are very, very familiar with. Dogg, let's first go with Mr. Alex Shelley celebrating a birthday.
How old is Alex Shelley?
1983, so he's going to be 40 today.
Wow.
How about
he's
that?
in great shape, still working, still going strong.
You've worked with him many times, right?
I'm just saying right here is where my gout acts up every now and then. Like it hurts.
It's getting to you. Shellfish?
That's not very selfish of me. I just like to eat, you know.
Alex Shelley from
Happy
where's he
birthday,
from, Dog?
Alex. He is from Detroit, Michigan.
There you
I
go.
think. I'm not
you're
sure
right.
about that. He seems like he's Canadian to me.
You're right. And you guys worked a lot with them in TNA and other
Yeah.
places. And Ric Flair's last match.
Me and Billy actually worked with them when they were just starting in TNA, man, and they've had stellar careers all over the world since then, both of them. But we're just talking about Alex today, Chris Sabin, so shut up already. It's not always about you.
Yeah, Chris, if you want us to talk to you, hit us up in
Yeah.
the super chat, sir.
Or have a birthday, you know.
On
but yeah,
the
happy
exact
birthday.
day we do a YTX.
Happy birthday to Alex Shelley. 40
Also,
years old, and by the way, 40 is the new 30.
it is very young.
Yeah.
He's older than, what do they do? He was older than so-and-so on this day when he won his championship.
Methuselah.
Oh, you're going the old school reference.
Yeah, yeah.
Also having a...
When Christ was a corporal. That's in the Marine Corps.
you serve with
you
him?
hear
I
that
think
one?
you
You hear
served
that
with-
blasphemy a lot in the Marine Corps.
Yeah, they're not too worried about that sometimes. Bray Wyatt having a birthday today.
Happy birthday to you. I just wanted to say happy birthday, dear Bray. Hey.
Hey.
You came in behind me.
I can't.
Happy birthday. Hey, I don't know where Bray's at right now. I hope he's doing well.
You, Mr. Wochunda. I hope he's doing very well.
Yes, I hope so too. Happy birthday to Bray Wyatt.
He's
Look at him.
1987, so he's going to be...
Oh my God, that's the year I graduated high school.
How's that feel?
Well, I'm old as crap. How does it feel to shut up? Butthole. I'm just kidding. You ain't a butthole. But I
87?
would prefer if you.
That means
shut
I
up.
was 8, so that
my
means I was in 3rd grade. Probably 2nd. It was a
Me
rough
and you-
kindergarten for me. I got help.
Me and you are dumber than a bucket of blonde hair. If me and you could change a flat tire, we'd end up changing the wrong one. We're just not. If Smart were here, we would be here in Detroit.
Oh!
Yes,
see
that's
what
what
you
that
did.
meant.
Call back.
Call back.
Yeah, by the way, now
Action
everyone in
Jack.
the chat is telling us how old we are. That's always a good thing.
No. I'm 54. I
They-
just turned 54 3 days ago, and you know what I did?
Yeah.
I cut 10 acres of land on a 60-inch deck.
Let's go.
Zero
A what?
turn. Yeah, 60-inch.
How big
deck.
was it?
60, dog. 60-inch
Wow.
deck. We're cutting 5 foot. We're cutting 5 foot of grass at 11 miles an hour. So it took me approximately 5.05 hours to cut 10 acres. Well, I cut about 9.9 acres, and it started raining, so I had to cut the other 0.1 acre the next day.
How much do the goats take care of? I thought that's why you had goats. They take care of grass.
I mean, look, it's why we had started having goats. Now we are making bespoke goats. You know what I'm talking about? You have anything? You know what a bespoke? I can't even say it. Bespoke goat. Yeah, that's a custom-made goat. That's what I'm doing. I'm picking only the smallest and cutest goats.
Okay.
And then, you know, pimping them out. I don't know how else to say it. And to the other little sexy things, and that they do their thing. Bing, bang, boom. Bob's your uncle. We have designer little bespoke goats, and you'll be able to purchase those on our website here.
Are you Instagrammy goats?
No,
That's what you're making.
No, we don't.
Instagrammy
You know what? The
goats.
truth of it is, they are pets, and I cut the grass for them. Like they're like looking at me like, hey, you save at least a square? of that
Appreciate you
for us?"
throwing the cereal out. Appreciate that. Was gonna eat that tomorrow. Thanks for throwing it out for us.
We do feed them a hefty feed.
A hefty feed?
Well, it's a hefty fee. I can tell you that much. But yeah, man, I love them. I love going out there. I love watching them. I love watching them in their little group and how they function. I also have those the dogs, the shepherd dogs that
herding.
I can't never think of the names. But
Collies.
what they're actually called. They're not collies.
Australian cattle dog.
If you would just do me a favor right now and shut that. No, I think it's actually called an Angolian Shepherd, and I don't know why.
Did you just create a dog?
I may have made that up. 100% may have made that up.
Tom, get a picture of an Angolian Shepherd ready.
Yeah, and so I have two of them.
I've been dog. I typed it in and searched it, and this dude came up.
What's he wearing?
Looks like our uncle.
What's he wearing?
A shepherd outfit.
Does he have an You Didn't Know t-shirt on?
He looked like no.
You know
he looked
what
like
I saw, and this is we're veering off track here.
Okay,
but that's how my mind works, like a
that's
pinball.
How we roll.
Ding 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 ding. So I saw you and your wife won a battle royal, and guess what you had on standing right next to her?
Huh?
Oh, You Didn't Know
about
podcast
it. Look at that.
T-shirt.
Look.
Oh,
at
there
that.
it is. There it is.
Huh?
She won the battle royal in her debut.
Yes.
Her debut match,
Yeah.
and
Look,
so there she is. She won it. It's an You Didn't Know exclusive. Do you want to shout out the little orgie there, the little fed?
Rocket City Championship Wrestling had her out. She's been training for a couple months. She had they had their big. Look at that. She looks the part, doesn't she?
Yeah, yeah. Well, she does a lot of CrossFit, right?
Yeah,
And
I eat the food, so it's not here in the.
She's also a dope pusher. And if you want to put up that video to prove it of her pushing him down in the concrete, we can show that later. That was a joke. That was a joke, guys. She does not sell drugs.
If she continues, I think I should be her manager.
Her valet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you should totally.
But I got to be a cheese ball or a sleaze ball.
Ooh, a little bit of both, I think. I think you
Yeah.
got to go both ways, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. I could do that. But Rocket City.
Do you want a break or don't you?
Thank you to everybody. Barry, he's Bruiser Koloff down there, Road Dog.
Oh, Bruiser Koloff.
He runs that thing and helped her out. And your boy, Kizarny, Sin Bodie, helped put it together.
Sin Bodie, friend of the show.
He is friend of the show. And he helped take care of her as well. So good stuff there. Let's get to some of these super chats. Mark Avenge Brown.
Okay.
I don't think he could see the keyboard with his giant beard, but he wants to say, Dog, can you sing Be a Line with My Baby Tonight?
I can't wait to be a lion with my baby. Yeah,
that's what he requested.
The acoustics in here are bad. My throat, I'm not feeling right.
It's all that grass you inhaled yesterday cutting.
It may have been allergies. The pollen level is up. When you're 54, you start looking at stuff like that. Like I was watching the news and knew I had to get out there when I had to get out there to cut the back 40.
Big
What
Mac
were we
says,
talking about? Oh, he wanted me to sing a
you were singing.
Yeah.
You
I
did the
forgot
first line
word.
of Be a Line. Be a line with my baby tonight.
It's just like means be aggressive, like rawr, you know what I mean?
Oh, a line.
Yeah,
like the country way of saying lion.
Yeah, yes.
Be a line.
Well, that's how I heard it.
That is good. Micmac says you got Sarah Stocks wrong last time. I don't know what that means. Did we talk about?
Was it her birthday? We may have got her birthday wrong.
Maybe. He said,
I apologize.
Thanks for letting me annoy you with food porn. Don't forget Mr. Bischoff's Watch Outback Opal Hunters Red Dirt Trip.
Outback Opal Hunters Red Dirt Trip. Got it.
Did he just start typing and then pass out on the keyboard?
Probably had an aneurysm from eating all those breaded meat things.
Yeah, he sent us sausage rolls today.
Like, the sausage roll. I said,
it's at a hot dog. You asked him if it was a hot dog.
Let's be honest. I laugh at my own stuff a lot. And that tweet that I responded to him made me laugh today.
Well,
and if you're me, look, you take what you can get.
We call them pigs in a blanket.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Back to Basics Wrestling. Best chemistry in the podcast world. Dogg and Casio.
Oh, Werewolves of London. Well, back to basics wrestling. Thank you very much. I wish your nod of approval meant a hill of beans in the financial department. I'm just
the
kidding.
basics, my friend.
I'm just kidding. I was being mean. For real, thank you. I try with Casio. You can see it's like pulling teeth here to get this kid to open up. And so we're trying, man. Hey, but you know what? And I'd love to hear people talk about it. Like, I feel like this thing's catching on. Like, I feel like good about you. You know what I mean? I guess you and me and Dom makes three. You know what I'm saying?
We're having a good time. Yeah.
I mean, I guess Memorial Day weekend it is. We just... Anyway, are we still live? We're still
live. Triple H said, "Looks like you will be demoted to AEW." Why is that? Because he's supporting me? Maybe you don't have your gear. Oh, you didn't have your gear.
Oh, yeah.
Yambag Jones wants to know, how many people did she trip over the top ropes and pretend she didn't do it? LOL,
Hey,
congrats,
truth be told, the finish sequence was not great. Viewer, had I been there, it would have been better.
I don't know if I sent you the pic, but she pulled the Road Dogg. She held on to the bottom rope.
No, I didn't see that part. I just actually saw the finish.
Yeah, the actual finish.
Look, it was fine. The creative was fine. I feel like there was some timing issues. We'll get back.
That's on her. Yep, that's on her.
We'll get back to the critiques. I'll get with Sin Bodhi.
She could sell, though. That was my biggest fear. I told her the biggest way to make all of y'all look stupid is you not be able to sell.
Yeah.
And so
I always tell guys at NXT, I tell guys anytime I'm talking to young wrestlers, sell where you get hit. And that, 9.9 times out of 10, you get hit somewhere by something. You know what I mean? No matter how light I work, no matter how soft I'm trying to be, kayfabe, brother, no matter how, you know what I mean? You're going to get hit with something. Nothing's worse to me, and this is a pet peeve of mine, a drop kick hits you in the shoulder and you come up selling your nose. I've probably done it 1,000 times in my career. And so, of course I'm a hypocrite. I'm a human being. But it bothers me to see somebody get like draped over the top ropes with their arms over, but come up selling their neck. You know what I mean? There's a way to sell that armpit, to sell whatever hit you, to create the distance and or space you need for the next thing to happen. You know what I mean? So it's always sell where you get hit.
Great example. I mean? Great example. Raw Monday night.
Yep.
They showed the flashback of Liv Morgan getting the booty in the corner, and it didn't hit her in the face. It hit her in the shoulder. And this week she was selling the shoulder. Yeah. Because when they did the slow-mo, I went, oh, well, that didn't connect. Well, then she came out with this, and I went, oh, it did connect.
It did connect. And that's what that's what I'm, like, she's out. You know what I mean? Like, she's injured. And so that's, that's one of the things I'm talking about. Like, you always get hit with something. Now, thank God she's going to be okay and everything will be fine in time. But like, just back to what we were talking about, she can sell. Just tell her, sell where you get hit and sell like it hurts. You know what I mean? Like it's what my problem with today's wrestling is not the selling so much as the when it's the babyface's turn to do his offense, a lot of the times he'll look to the crowd 4 or 5 times, and it just takes me out. If you're having physical combat with this guy and you got to look over there to get some motivation to keep whooping his butt, like I don't know, man, it's a disconnect for me. I don't get in a fight at a bar room and hit the guy and then look to see what the bartender thinks. You know what I mean? I'm trying to win, and so if that's the idea, do that. That's just me. That's just me and my soapbox, bro.
Mark Avenge Brown, since you bring it up, he says, who came up with the name Kayfabe? Any ideas?
I think it was Richard Fabe, named his daughter Kay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, every kiss begins with Kay.
That's where it begins. So we left them an edit point there so they can use that for their stuff. And
free plug there. Send us some bracelets for the wife or something, please. Mick Mac said, "Don't forget to wish Eric a happy birthday for Friday." Seriously, how cool is Maxine with Otis? Do you think they should bring Baron's lone wolf gimmick back?
Ooh, that's a two-parter.
Maxine and Otis is awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It just makes me like they when they got the victory last night over, because look, I am way out of the creative loop of television. I stay that way by design, so that when I watch like a fan, and I did not see that one coming last night. Alpha going over
Alpha
the Vikings.
Academy,
Yeah, going over the Vikings. Like, I did not see that, and I loved it. And it was, and even backing up the ramp, they're telling me a little story like, I don't know about her, but we just won. And she's like,
Yeah.
I don't know about him, but look at us. You know what I mean? And so I don't know. I like it. I'm interested. And I'm interested because there's something there. You know what I mean? And that's what you bring up, is how cool is that? And you don't know why it's cool, but you like this guy, and he's getting an opportunity to sink his teeth into something on television. And so I like it. You know what I mean?
Adam Arpin wants to know, I live about 90 minutes from Stanford. I wonder if I showed up at WWE headquarters and grilled up some hot dogs,
Yeah.
then left them with the receptionist to go to Dogg, would you actually get them?
Depends on which building you're going to. And it depends on... Wait, or do you make it? Are you a hot
When
dog
you show up
vendor?
there?
Are you
Yeah.
a hot dog? Yeah. Truth be told, I probably won't be there.
They're going to be moldy when you get back.
But I would, just, give them out to the writing team or something. They could have lunch on you. What, does this guy own a hot dog cart, or what is
No,
he?
he just
He's
wants to make
coming
you dogs because
coming
you
and
said you
grilling
love
dogs.
road dogs. Yeah.
Well, I love hot dogs. I do, man. You know what my brother does, and my wife does it now too, is cooks the hot dogs, put them in the bun, wrap it in tin foil, put them all back in the bag, and just put them in the refrigerator. Then you take them out 30 seconds at a time in the microwave.
Come on.
Death by inhalation. Oh yeah, they're so good. They're so good.
Let's do a YouTube exclusive where we see how many hot dogs we can fit in your mouth.
Okay. Look, I love one of my favorite. Oh God, I'm so. They're going to cancel my insurance. One of my favorite meals in the world is chili cheese dogs and French fries, like made from real potato. My brother Scott also has one of those gimmicks, like that you go and you run the potato through there and it makes French fries.
Sure. Come on now.
Deep
Ain't
fry
odd
them.
money,
Deep
buddy.
fry them boogers with some of the skin on it. God Almighty. Sorry about that. I get excited, guys.
Just
I'm
got
old.
report your copay went up.
They tried to take some blood the other day. It was just ricotta.
Mine's sawmill gravy. They're
oh,
like
that
blood top sawmill gravy.
That sounds
Casio looks like Dick Murdoch's nephew from a poorer family.
Hey, thank you, Joe, for chiming in. That doesn't even make sense, I don't think.
I don't know, but I like it.
From Dick Slater? Is that what he said?
Dick Murdoch,
Dick Murdoch. Got it.
but a poorer family.
Oh, wow. How much? How much poorer do you get? Like he was Larry the Cable Guy before Larry the Cable Guy was born. Think about it. Think back to Dick Murdoch.
That's good stuff. Mick Mac wants to know, what's your favorite Burger King burger? Now we're just getting your. This is killing your insurance.
I'm starving. So, truth be told, at Burger King,
What are you getting?
Probably just the double cheeseburger, just a basic.
Not the Whopper?
No. Not a Whopper guy. More of a, if I go do Burger King, they have them new melts or whatever. So it's like a patty melt, on Texas toast. Burger King had a thing out. Every kiss begins with King. Burger.
With BK. I can't believe you don't go Whopper.
I don't go Whopper.
What is it?
I
The
do have a
toppings?
pair. I do have a pair of boxer shorts that falsely advertise home. Okay, come on, Casio, get this thing out of the gutter.
Okay. Pat Bandit wants to know, is it true you kissed Val Venus on the lips?
I've kissed many a man on the lips before. Like that's like, I don't know what you're getting at there. What's his name? Pat
Bandit?
Oh, that's a cool name. That should be a wrestler's name.
Yeah.
I'm Pat Bandit.
Hey guys, Pat Bandit.
From Tuskegee, Alabama.
Pat
Bandit from Skywalker Ranch.
Dominic, our producers want to know if we mess with the McGriddle. I will crush the McGriddle.
So let me tell you a true story. I had 2 chicken McGriddles this morning. And I didn't even want to, but they had them on sale, and it would be stupid not to save the money.
This is the shoot. I had a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle today. We are spirit animals.
Do we F with McGriddles? Dom,
hey, here's my move.
Stay out of our chat room.
here's my move. I get the combo.
Yeah.
I get the hash brown gimmick.
Yeah.
I take the bite, like this hanging out of the wrapper.
Yeah.
That seems to be the perfect measurement. Then I take that out and put it on the McGriddle. Now it's all in one bite. How about that?
I don't know. You know, I have a weird thing about cheese and syrup.
Okay.
Like, and you know, the McGriddle's got a maple syrup.
Yeah.
Based.
A little pocket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flavor burst.
So anyway, I don't.
You're not doing that.
I don't like orange juice with syrup either.
Chicken McGriddle's your jam.
Yeah, chicken McGriddle. Well, but I have eaten the egg. I'll eat sausage and egg McGriddle, no cheese. Don't get me wrong.
It's just the cheese that got you.
Yeah, cheese and syrup.
Are you going McMuffin or McGriddle?
If I'm trying to eat healthy, I go McMuffin. They had so every now and then I'll go McMuffin, but I'll get like 5 of them and just eat the egg portion off of it.
If you're eating a McMuffin, you are eating sausage and cheese between a pair of flip-flops. They're awful. They are disgusting.
Hey,
it's been on the beach, so it's got the sand on it too, son.
If you put some grape jelly on there.
No.
Nothing?
Get out of here.
Nothing.
McMuffin's gross.
Okay. Don't get mad.
I'm getting hot over dadgum McMuffins.
Hey, we've been on here too long. YouTube just called.
Well, YouTube just called?
The phone's ringing.
All we've done is food commercials for everybody.
I know. Every kiss begins with...
What is this? Micmac wants to know. Call Hungry Jack's one sent you was Carolina Whopper. What's a Carolina Whopper?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
He said earlier...
He may be talking Australian, You've got to put me togs on. Got to put me togs on.
Your dog?
Got to put me togs on, mate. He'll know. I think he'll know what I'm talking about. I don't know.
Isn't that the frog dogs? Isn't that?
Yeah. Yeah. The swimwear.
The waiters?
The old swimwear, yeah. Throw me togs on, mate.
Is Micmac just throwing out safe words randomly?
Yes, he's being held in a Chinese cookie factory. Who is Adam? What's his
Arpin. He's the hot dog cook.
I like Hot Dog Harry. Hot Dog Harry's okay with me.
Hot Dog Harry.
Hey, let me ask you this. Do you put, okay, we got 5 more minutes, they said. My mom called. They said, I tell you what, if she calls, answer that mother. Because I want to talk to her. Whose birthday was it so far?
We got them both.
Okay.
Alex Shelley and Bray Wyatt.
There was also another day that we were going to talk
Fridays
about.
Is Eric Bischoff.
Oh, yeah. Eric Bischoff. Okay, cool.
And
happy early birthday, Eric.
Also, in the chat, today is the unfortunate anniversary of Owen Hart's passing. They wanted
on Twitter
they wanted to know if you had a fun story about Owen to honor him today.
So every story about Owen is a fun story. But Owen's ability to withstand punishment to rib you is legendary. And we would walk into a store like me and him and Jeff Jarrett, and he would go one way and then stand up and go, "Look, it's television's Jeff Jarrett in the road." And then, yeah. So, and then like you would be driving with a person driving us or something, and he would tell them to go the wrong way. And I'm going like, okay, it's real funny, Owen. You're going the wrong way too. You know, we're not. He didn't care. He didn't care. It was more funny. And the driver would be like, "What's he talking about? Nothing. Just keep going straight." You know. I mean, he would just put up with so much stuff on his own. Due to his own ribbing. It was always fun. He would pull the emergency brake up, like people are driving us, and we're just driving. He'd just pull the emergency brake up and then blame the guy, like, "What's the matter with your car?" Like, yeah, it was serious, but it was never serious. And you can never get mad at him because it was Owen. You know what I mean? It was just Owen. And, yeah,
awesome stuff, man.
Yeah, it is awesome stuff, and it's awesome just thinking about him. I'm sorry that it was this anniversary that made us think about him, but he was a great dude, man. I've said it before. I saw a lot of similarities in me and him. He was a little older than me, but I saw a lot of similarities just in the upbringing and the family oriented, and I don't know. It just it felt like he ain't from where I'm from, but he felt like home.
Yep. And it speaks to his legacy and what kind of guy he was and what kind of wrestler he was, sports entertainer, whatever you want to say. That
he was.
Even now, we're all wanting to hear Owen Hart stories, and everyone is glad to share them.
I'll tell you this, and I don't know who. This is my opinion, and this is gonna break the internet or whatever. But I'd rather wrestle him than any other Hart on the earth. And I think you'll find if people are honest, they'll say the same thing. I think what we don't have is enough honesty these days. But look, that's not to knock another Hart. That's to tell you how good Owen was on this day. So he was the best.
Awesome stuff, man. Thanks everybody for joining us in our live chat today. We're about to go record a guest for a future episode.
Yep.
So I want to thank everybody for joining us. Joe Dyer just sent us a super sticker on the way out.
Oh,
appreciate
cool.
that.
Yeah,
Mick
man.
Mac, appreciate you throwing your word
all.
salad at us. Mark Avenge Brown, Yambag Jones, Triple H joined us as well.
Did he?
Back to Basics Wrestling, hit us up, Pondwater Dave,
put us
everybody
over
over there.
We should read that report on his report on our podcast.
Yes, we
the
should
guy
do
who said
that.
we were awesome.
We should do that for sure.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for joining us. We had a great one today. We appreciate you. Be sure you subscribe to our YouTube. That way you'll get an alert every time we go live, and you can hang out with the Road Dogg, Mr. Brian James himself.
Yep. Sorry.
That was it.
I interrupted you. Sorry. I was going to say.
Let's get us out of here. Look.
You didn't know. Sorry.
That's not the best way to end it. We got 2 words for you. Don't say it with her on the screen.
I'm not. I feel bad.
Yeah, don't say it.
Not saying it. Not saying it.